Hello and welcome to the Seer 365 sessions, where we get together really interesting companies from the Microsoft Dynamics ecosystem to talk about what they do and how they can help you in your businesses. Today, we're joined by Alexis from MS CRM Add-ons. So Alexis, do you want to introduce yourself and a little bit about MS CRM?
Sure thing. Thank you very much, Richard. Today I'll show to you the mastering DocumentsCorePack for Dynamics 365 and Power Platform. Basically, I'm Alexis. I'm working at MS CRM add-ons. Basically, our add-ons, what do? They improve your productivity and work efficiency on the Power Platform and Dynamics 365. We have two offices. One office is in Graz, is in Austria, which is the headquarter, and then we have another smaller office in the United States in Atlanta. Therefore, we are available about 17 hours per day in behalf of support and that stuff. We have in total 5 certified solution on the Microsoft Dynamics App Source. Our sole focus is the Microsoft Power Platform. We are about 25 years in the business. We have more than 5,000 customers worldwide. And a huge partner network, about 700 partners and more. And our add-ons are used in more than 80 and plus countries. If we look, for example, in the utilization and so customer statistics for only DocumentsCorePack, DocumentsCorePack has about 3,200 active customers. If we look in the higher range user utilization, we have about 48 enterprise customers where the user count is higher than 1,500 users. And this is quite important too. We have about 80,000 daily users from DocumentsCorePack. So basically, some time ago, it was in December 2021, we made a survey with our customers, and it was so that we asked 2 questions. From which industry are you coming, and which documents are you generating? And here we didn't see a specific trend actually. So our customers are from professional services, from NGOs, from financial sector, government customers, manufacturing, and many more. And similar it was with the question of which types of documents they're generating. Here it was the same thing. So a big part is of course accounting documents like quotes, purchase orders, invoices, and so on. Then another big part are contracts or confirmations, reports. Therefore, if we look into the documents on the Power Platform itself, at the beginning, we thought, okay, maybe only documents will be generated within the sales cycle. So like when a new lead is generated or a new record, so that you wanted to send some personal information, or when you're working on opportunities, you want to send some NDAs, contracts, or SOWs, or when you're getting closer to a deal, you want to send quotes, purchase orders, or invoices when you want to close the deal. However, we noticed that, of course, you can use DocumentsCorePack for simple marketing. So like it can be used within customer journeys when you want to generate some documents there, or when you want to send some personalized campaigns or certifications, or even the service department can generate service reports, contracts, work orders. Of course, DocumentsCorePack can be used when you use the custom business apps like Dataverse, model-driven apps, Power Automate, or even Canvas apps. Good. Basically, if you look at DocumentsCorePack, you have here 3 pillars. First is the template design. So we decided that we needed to use a tool who everybody can use it. Therefore, the template design was done in Microsoft Word. So it's a work plugin, and from here you can map fields from Dataverse. The templates are all stored on a templates table. Everybody else can use them then to generate and deliver documents with a create document button or dialog on the table itself. So here you can do different actions, like you can send it via email, you can send it via for e-signing, you can save it to SharePoint, you can print it, you can run a flow, and so on. Of course, if that's not everything, at the end, sometimes it's needed that you want to automate your document generation. Therefore, you can load the DocumentsCorePack connector, which is a premium connector, into a flow, and all the actions which are available basically in the manual document generation process are available in Flow too. If we have a look into the template design itself in Microsoft Word, the nice thing is here you can use the whole power of Microsoft Word. You can map fields from Dataverse. There's unlimited relationship support. So when you start with a table like quote, you can resolve any one-to-many, many-to-many, or many-to-one relationship. So there's no limit there. You can create as many tables as you want in a table. And you can create loops. You can sort tables. You can filter tables, and many more functionalities. We have, of course, different special features, like we can embed documents, we can embed static pictures, dynamic pictures, we can place e-signing fields, like we support different e-signing providers like DocuSign, AsureSign, or Adobe Sign. Then we can place charts, which can be dynamic 365 or custom charts. So when the templates are stored on a templates table, everybody else can use them to generate and deliver documents. Basically, it is something like a three-step wizard. First, you select the template, then you define the process, and at the end, you can review the document. And if you have SharePoint, you can even edit the document before you send it to the customer. You can do that for single and batch records. However, if you don't want each time to select the whole process, you can define one-click actions where you can align the UI to your document processes. And then we have the document automation. The benefits here are, of course, that you get something like a reduced user workload. You can standardize and improve the customer experience. There are hundreds of ways to trigger a flow. What that is can be like an approval, or when you change the status of a row, or when you create a new row. And of course, the other thing is you can have scaled documents, can be monthly, weekly, or yearly reports, or maybe you want to send some overdue notices or approvals. Nevertheless, as you can see, with the DocumentsCorePack connector, there come different actions. A couple are stated here, like create documents sent by email, print, which can be a local or a cloud printer. You can sign it to, you can save it to SharePoint, and many more actions. When the document is generated with Flow, it is available in Flow. So what you do at the end with the document itself is up to you. Maybe you want to send it via Teams, or to save it to a Dropbox, or a not integrated SharePoint, print it, or save as a note. Good. That's it here. Now I will switch over to the demo environment. I will show you how easy it is to design a template.
Yeah, whilst you're doing that, then Alexis, if anybody's watching this live and would like to ask any questions, feel free to do so in the comments underneath the video. They'll come over to us, and I'll pop them up on the screen. And then, so if you've got any live questions, just drop them in the chat.
Yeah, good. Now I'll switch over. So here you see now the template designer. The template designer is Microsoft Word based. Here I can select the table I want to design the template for. So we support all different types of tables. Those can be standard tables or custom tables. Usually what you see here, those are the different columns on the table itself, and the lookup fields are here below. So I have prepared already another template. So we will do it with another template, so I don't need to design the whole template again. Here you see there is a logo within. Here's a signature if I want to have, and now we will just replace those highlighted fields there. Good. We will delete this one here, which is the potential customer contact. I will go here to the potential customer contact. So if you click on that role, then it will just open up, and we will put the full name of it there. Then I'll place the account name. The account name should be here on the customer ID, which is the account name. Good. Then we will try the quote number. This is in the main table, which is here. We can even search for it, so the quote ID. Or I wanted to show you here another functionality like advanced string field. Here I can build a pattern based on those fields. So just double click on it, and the thing is I can use a syntax. So okay, and this is the quote number short. Okay, now we will place here a product table. For that, we need to select an additional relationship. Basically, if you do that, it looks like this. I click on Add New Relationship, then a new window opens, and I can select any relation I want. And if you want to go further, you can just click on Add, and you go then from product to line items, from line items to from quote to line items, from line items to products, and so on. There's so no limit. You can add filters if you want. You can sort the tables if you want. So there are many functionalities you can actually use. I have already selected the fields I wanted before, and I'm clicking here on name, and I want to create a table with the header. I want to split the header in 5 columns. So you need to select this one here, and it pre-creates then the table for you. Then we will move that one here. So we have then some more functions, like I can insert an image, the entity image as picture field. So I will do that. And so I have stored, of course, all the pictures of the product within the entity image. Therefore, I can use it here. And as you can see, I just double click on the field where I want to have it. So where the cursor is, there's the field placed. And it's quite simple to design that. So
it really is. I kind of, when I'm watching you do it now, I mean, you'd obviously want to do a little bit of training for an end user. I wouldn't want to throw this at an end user without any training. But it's pretty simple to do, though. I can't imagine it takes a long time to get
it doesn't.
to get up to speed.
Exactly. And the nice thing is we have all the documentations and videos on our homepage. Therefore, you just go there, you sign up or you start a service, and from the beginning, you have everything you need.
Nice.
Price per unit and total. Okay, good. Of course, I have again the template stored already. So this looks a little bit nicer. You can test the template if you want. So I can choose here the data. Okay. Yeah, as you can see here, I've placed even the DocuSign signature.
You can tell it's a real demo. It's real life. It's not just a load of slides. That's going well.
Exactly. Good. That's a real life.
Yeah.
Good. Here I have already prepared a quote, so I can select it, and now it will generate exactly that quote. And here you see it's okay. Here we have all the information we wanted, the pictures, all the information, the quantity. You can change the format of each field if necessary. Okay.
And then it resizes everything, and it's good. That's cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can customize the template as you wish. And there's no limit how many tables you create. Good. So the templates are stored on a templates table. Therefore, afterwards you can everybody else can use them to generate documents. Here I've just opened a standard quote, and I click usually on the Create Document button to generate the document. The first time you start it, you have usually let me decide every step. So you need to do everything by yourself. So we will select here this one. Yeah, that one. So then I click document options. So I'm just showing you which options we have. So which file type do you want to generate? What do you want to do with the document? You can attach it as a note, as email attachment, as email content, or other activity, or DocuSign email or Adobe Sign email. Then we can even add some additional attachments. Those documents are stored on the corresponding SharePoint location of the record and will be attached additionally when you're creating an email attachment, for example. Then I can select the recipient. If I'm creating an email attachment, I can select separately a DocumentsCorePack template as email content. And yeah, let's take this one. It's me. Okay, didn't save it. And yeah, then you can send the email, you can print the document, you can save it to SharePoint, you can run a workflow, you can run an action, you can run a Microsoft flow. If you have selected everything you want, you just click on create document, and on the next step, the document is generated. You get the possibility to review the document. And if you have SharePoint, you can even edit the document before you send it out to the customer.
And then if you're a Teams user, I think SharePoint is the underlying bit within Teams anyway. So you could, if you wanted it in a Teams document storage in Teams, you could just. I'm fairly sure it would work the same.
Yeah, it is a little bit different here because as the document is available within Flow 2 afterwards, you could send it via Flow 2
Of course,
via Teams. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So here now we have the screenshot of the document with a signature. It's just one page. Then I close it. If I click on finish, it will create the email activity and attach the document as that. But I won't do that because I have prepared a one-click action. I don't want each time to select the whole process. Therefore, I have predefined a button which does everything for me. I can have as many one-click actions as I want. I can have display rules for one-click actions so that not everybody can see all the one-click actions. And I can have, of course, conditions which type of one-click actions should be used or selected. Like I could send it in different languages. If a specific field said this value, then send it in English. Otherwise in German or French, I don't know. Good. If I click it here, this is just one click, and it should go to the last part where I can review the document or edit the document. And if I finalize it then, like here, you see it's the same document what we have designed before. If I click on finish, now the document is then document is created, the email activity is created with a specific content in it, and the document is attached to the email activity. And it is actually a Dataverse email activity. So it took some time. So here's the attachment, the PDF file. And here we have a nice email content. This can be dynamic too. And if I like it, I just send it, and that was it. I can still make changes here if necessary before I send it out. Now I'm sending it, and it should be sent to me. Good. From the configuration perspective, one-click actions, so you need to go to those advanced settings, then to our products, then you have the different functionalities here. We go to one-click actions. Here are all the different tables. We have designed one-click actions, and here you can design actually groups of one-click actions and anything else. The simple one we had here is this one, send quote by email by Seer. Then you can have a dynamic a template, a predefined one. Then you can say and select the whole process. So you can do whatever you want here, and you can hide the configuration settings or show different ones. Then at the end, you can even allow if the document should be reviewed, if the document should be edited or not. Then we have one more important thing, like if we go here on the create document, we have something like a multi-part document option. A multi-part document option is something like you get the possibility to concatenate documents into one document of different sources. Such a document can be either a DocumentsCorePack template or a document stored on a SharePoint location. It can be a selection of documents from different types of documents, or you can use even sub-templates, so templates based on the line items, or you can even do templates, that dynamic documents it's called, which have no relation to the row itself. So in this case, we just search for all the records where the last name starts with B, or the contacts where the last name starts with B, and we create gift certificates and attach and concatenate those. It's quite complex to look at it, but easy to set up. Then here, then we have one other thing, of course, like you can use DocumentsCorePack to generate, to automate your document generation. And here I have a very simple flow where we check if a specific field on the row is selected, like if the document DocuSign field is selected or not. And the easy thing is here we just load our DocumentsCorePack connector, and with the DocumentsCorePack connector come different actions. And here we have, for example, just we have created here the email message, and then if it's if the field is to be signed via DocuSign, then this action is selected. So you create this one here. We have predefined a template with DocuSign items in it, and here we select the record, here the file type, and here the signed document job for DocuSign. If it's not selected, then it will just send the email with an email content and an attachment to the customer. If we look at that here, I will now change the field here, and I will change it to DocuSign, and I will activate the quote. And now a user, also me, should receive an email to sign the DocuSign record. And afterwards, it is so that the signed document should be saved against that record in the notes section. So let's wait and see if I'm getting any email. This takes some time sometimes. The worst case was 5 minutes. Nevertheless,
I believe you. It's all good.
We shouldn't, usually I will get the email and then it is stored in the note section of the record. That was the email we have sent before.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Good. So, now I can ask, is anybody here if they have any questions?
No questions at the moment, but a good opportunity for people to write them in if people do have them. I just think it's really easy to use. It just seems pretty intuitive to build, to use. I can see the power of being able to combine the documents together, and that would be really interesting as well. And
yeah,
obviously creating the DocuSign docs like you've just done.
The thing is, it's quite easy to design templates. It is easy to set up everything, and anybody can just start a trial on our homepage. It's not a big deal. So we got it. I can sign it. Didn't take so long.
Very cool indeed.
So, and here in the details, sooner or later, and the files should be stored there as a note, as a signed document.
Very cool.
So it's quite straightforward. Okay. Now I'll just show you again. I needed one more slide. So yeah, we have free trials available for all add-ons. There are no functional limits. It's fully supported. That's important. So usually the standard trial is about 14 days, which can be extended if necessary. And you should be able to get started within 30 minutes. It writes 1 hour when you set up the DocumentsCorePack service, but in reality, it doesn't take so long. Yeah.
Well, I think it makes a lot of sense for everybody watching to give it a shot, right? To see clearly there's a need for this in most customers. So the ability to set it up nice and easily. I know the team at MSCRM add-ons are pretty easy to work with. So I'd highly recommend everybody give it a shot and try it and download it from App Source.
You can download it from App Source, or you can directly go to our homepage, mscrmaddons.com. Basically, it's at the end, it's the same.
Yeah. Do App Source then, because then it hits your numbers with Microsoft. There we go. Make your life better with the big guys. Very cool indeed. Was there anything else you wanted to mention before we start to wrap things up?
No, actually, that was everything.
You covered a lot, but I just thought I'd double check to make sure you I wasn't cutting you short.
Not really. So if there are any partners here, we have a partner program. Feel free to reach out to us. There are a couple of benefits. Then for the customers and partners, we have marketing material on our homepage, which can be used from everybody. We have a YouTube channel. We have a knowledge base. So like here, support.msrmaddons.com is the knowledge base. And as mentioned, we have 2 offices, one for Europe, one for the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So every country should be, not only for Europe, but for the rest of the world is basically Europe responsible. Yeah.
Wonderful. And I put your email address up. So if somebody wants to get in touch with you directly, feel free to get in touch with Alexis. But with that, then, I just wanted to say thank you very much, Alexis, for joining us. It was really, really kind of you to walk us through the solution. I know definitely the big things for me with how easy it is to use. I think that's something that I hadn't quite grasped previously. So very cool indeed. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much for allowing me to show you our solution. Thank you.
Not at all. Thank you. And for everybody else, thank you very much for your time. I hope everybody has a great rest of your week, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much.
See ya. Bye.